Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today we are doing a full face of makeup getting ready with me to go out the door today. And this is getting ready with me is using all products that are in some kind of project I'm doing right now, whether it's a deck of panning series, 25 products in 2025, the graveyard panning project. Like there are many I'm doing right now to try to use what I have. And I'm kind of not remembering where I'm at. Like I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I'm doing well on these items, but like, what else do I have I'm supposed to be using up and reminding myself? So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, it's just a low-key chill get ready with me. You can put me on in the background or get ready with me yourself, whatever you want. But my hair's already up in a pony because I filmed the look of the video and realized I forgot an intro and it's already hot. Like it's been so hot in Ohio, like 90s plus every single day. So that's where we are. So thanks so much. If you like this video or give it a watch, I appreciate it so much. If you're not already, I hope you consider subscribing. I upload videos twice a week. It's totally free to subscribe. And I'd love to have you back again in the future for more beauty content. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get into the look and primer. Okay, for primer, I've got a few options left on my list, but I've been trying to just work on one at a time so that I can actually see progress being made. So we're going in with the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. I don't know if you guys can see on camera with the lights, but we're down to here. So progress is happening, and then I'll be down to 2 primers to focus on for the rest of the year. I think last year I hit my goal on all of my primers, even though there were quite a few. I mean, it's a big face, y'all. So I think I'll hit that one again. I'm getting ready to go hang out with my niece. I say hang out with, babysit her. She's 19 months old and her normal babysitter is on vacation this week. So Aunt Caitlin is the child care service this week, which I'm happy to do. She asked me first just because she knows I'm happy to do it and love spending time with her. So it's going to be a low-key look, but like I said, I'm kind of like needing to remind myself what exactly even is on my list. I am going to open up and use this because this is on my list. This is the Hey Honey Trick and Treat Color Correcting Formula Treatment Benefits, light to medium tone, active moisturizing cream. Long name. It's a CC cream, basically. I know I like this formula. I've had it before, but in a lighter size, ooh, it still might be dark. I was thinking, okay, I'm self-tanned. Maybe I can actually use it now, but it's still looking... Oh. Well, you know, we're going to blend it at the neck and hope for the best at this point. But I spent a little time at the pool at the end of last week and got some color and was like, okay, maybe it's enough color to use this now. Oh my. Can my skin tone get enough color ever to work with this shade? Maybe it's a lost cause. Honestly, looking at it in this moment, because it's a bit deep. I went in with a foundation brush here, a buffing foundation brush, because I really did need to buff it. Feel like I got it to the point where there's not at least a weird line of demarcation. We can make it work, but I think that one in the future is gonna have to be either waiting. It's the end of June, so waiting till I'm a little more tan in July and August. It's only a mini, so it's not like there's like a ton in it and it was already open, so it's not brand new. Or I'm just gonna have to simply mix it with something lighter to make it work. I'm going in with bronzer and blush. This is my Mob Beauty open custom palette here, and I've got M80 for the cream bronzer and M72 for the blush. That I've used these pretty much organically to get them pans to this point, but now that they're at this point, I am just seeing the progress I made and put them on the list of like, oh, that shouldn't be that hard to actually finish them all the way up. I will say I feel like they're pretty stiff cold. Like I usually literally will be like with hot breath. You could use like a hair dryer, suppose, or something, because I feel like they're not as creamy unless they're like warmed up a little bit to the skin, but I like to pick it up on a brush and it won't pick up to the brush well if it's not warmed, I guess. I just love the undertone of this shade. It is so nice on me and they blend out impeccably. So there is the bronzer only. I think this CC cream is a little warm on me as well, so it's kind of making this look cooler than it normally is. It's more of a neutral undertone normally. And then we're gonna add on the blush. And the two combined look a little something like this. I'm gonna go ahead and do brows now off camera. Still using the NYX Taman frame. This is also on my list to finish up, but I'll show you the progress we've got, because I mean, that's all that's left, you guys. That's all that's left. I bet that's still gonna last me a week or two, honestly, with how much is in there, but we're getting there. This one's definitely gonna get finished. All right, before we go to eyes, I'm gonna do a little highlighter, especially since those were more like balms for the blush and bronzer. The highlighter is gonna stick really well. I'm using from the Balm the Mary Luminizer highlighter. And this one, I just have a goal to pan, not to fully finish. Honestly, even with it going to a balm, I don't see it that much. Do you guys remember when this highlighter was raved about? I was so happy I remember getting it back in the day in this little sample size because I could not afford the full size. And I think when I first got it, I thought it was good. Highlighters have just come such a long way as far as both being like, I still love the 2016 blinding highlighter. This is not blinding. I will say at least maybe why this one was so popular is that it doesn't leave like that chalky gray cast that some of them did back in that time. So it's got that going for it. I just put on eye primer, the ColourPop Party Proof. That's hard to say, eye primer. That's on the list as well. That's my only eye primer in the collection. So that was kind of like a gimme because I know that's going to run out and I'm squeezing the tube. It's getting there. Then we're going in with the Laura Geller Red Carpet Ready palettes. And I've panned all three of these. So my goal in this one is to fully finish it. I really haven't used it much since summer because it's boring. And summer is the time when I don't want to do boring makeup. Like, it's fine for work during the school year. I'm a public school teacher, if you didn't know. And I'm just trying to do a little 1-2 out the door. But that's not what I want to do in summer when I have the time. But we'll go ahead and use it for the purposes of this video at least. I think the middle shade's going to be gone first because I was wearing that all over the lid by itself when I was first panning. And then I tried to start painting the other shade and realized it's a little dark to blend out on the edges, so I started using both mattes. And yeah, I'm gonna have to find another, I think, blended out shade to finish Purple Haze when Soft Petal is gone, but that's fine. I know I have so many bone shaded eyeshadows in my collection. And let's take a flat brush, do a little moon dust just to give us a little sparkle today. And I don't always go for the brow bone, but you know, since this is a product we're trying to use up, we might as well put it in more areas, right? Okay, I also added just a little black eyeshadow from a different palette because most of the time I like a little something on the lash line, whether it's actually eyeliner or a shadow liner to help lift and shape the eye a little bit differently. So now I'm just obviously curling my lashes, and we're gonna go in with the Fenty mascara. What's this one actually called? The Full Frontal. I won't repurchase this one. The paddle's a weird shape in my opinion. It was nice to get just as a little sampler. I purchased just to try some Fenty things years ago, but it's just weird to apply with this paddle. The formula itself is fine, but it's really hard with this wand to not make a mess of your eyelid. I've already got a spot over here I'm gonna have to scratch off that fast. And I'm not normally one to be messy with mascara. Okay, I think at this point we just need a lip. So I'm going to go for my Melt Lip Liner because that's in a different project, like my Graveyard project. It's not my Planning to Pan 25 in 25. Foxy is the shade. And then I'm going to finish out with my ColourPop lip oil. The Stopper's out. This one is from the Twilight collection. It's Team Jacob. And there you go, guys. There is the final look. Super natural for me, super just everyday whatever, but like I said, that's what today is. It's an everyday day. I'm gonna be crawling on the floor building with blocks today, right? So yeah, cute little look. Oh, and we're going to the library. They've been doing like a Music and Me little series class that we've been going to. So thanks so much if you hung out. I know there's nothing new and exciting in this video, but I am trying to use what I've got. This was helpful for me, at least, to remember what items are even on my list that I'm supposed to be using up. And I'm going on vacation, not this week, but next week. So I'm still gonna have videos up, but this helps me to think about like what things should I be packing, because if I have less options, I'm gonna be forced to use it, and maybe that'll help me get rid of some things here while I'm on vacation. So thanks so much if you made it all the way to the end, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye!